Hello viewer, welcome. This is Aaron bringing you another random rambling video. I started this on Wednesday, the 12th day of November in 2025 at exactly 4 o'clock p.m. Along with welcoming you to my channel, allow me to thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe before sharing this video and turning on the post notification bell. I just got back from bingo where I won one stinking time. One stinking time. The whole rest of the place seemed to have won 45 times apiece. I won one stinking time. Oh well, such is life. Bingo is a game of luck, and I've never been very lucky. I've never had very good luck. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. I've never really had an extreme amount of good luck, it doesn't seem. I always wham-bag about the luck I have, the bad luck I have, but I don't really believe in luck. Well, although it seems to be, I've been chased down from everywhere playing poker. It's been pretty frustrating. Uh, I had about a $25,000 pot I was in. I had it locked up. The guy had 0.14% to win the pot, and it comes, whatever he had. He had like a tiny percentage of a chance to win the pot, and it comes club, which it had to come exactly club on the turn end of the river for him to win the pot, and that's what it came. It was ace king of clubs versus my two aces pre-flop, so I got him dead pre-flop, and it comes ace high on the flop with one club. So now he has three clubs in his, two in his hand, one on the board. He's got three clubs. It comes a club on the turn. Now he's got four clubs. It has to come a club on the river to win the pot. He spikes the club on the river, and I'm in tears, sitting at the table, literally sitting in tears. You a grown-ass man crying like a little girl. That's what I was, a grown-ass man crying like a little girl. That hand made me sick. I'll never forget it. I was going broke that hand no matter what. There was opportunities for me just to move it in and take down the. I had the chip lead except for this guy's stack, and he was trying to give it away. That's why I didn't blow him out of the water. I didn't want to blow him out of the water pre-flop. So I didn't just move it in like I normally would do. Once there was some dead money in the middle, I could have just moved it in and no one was going to call. This guy might have stuck his money in, so I'm going broke no matter what I did that hand. He got ace king. He didn't have the ability to fold ace king. So no matter what, I got to tell myself I was going broke no matter what. Because I kind of kicked myself for slow playing the two aces when I usually just take it down. Because the late great Doyle Brunson always said, you win little pots with two aces pre-flop and lose big pots with two aces pre-flop. And so I like to win the little pots. It's better to snap off a little pot than to go broke, like I did in this particular hand. But I did nothing wrong. This guy had been trying to go broke all night, and he's been trying to give his money away all night. So I figured I'd take it in this particular hand. I had two aces, and he was always just itching to put money in pre-flop. There was already raises and re-raises before me, in front of me, and so I should have just moved it in, taken off the dead money. But he would have came in anyway, and it would have come how it came. We would have been all in, and it would have come ace high with a club on board, and it would have came club, and I would have went broke anyway. It was so sickening. I'll never forget that hand. We all never forget the hands we lost, but we seldom. I forget. There's a couple of hands I remember where I ran down my opponent, where he had me bad, and I came and got him. We rarely remember those hands. We just remember the hands where we got shit out on. But I remember a lot of hands where I came back from behind and got my opponent for a lot of money. I remember those hands too because I feel bad for my opponent when it happens because I know what it feels like when it happens to me. All right, enough talking about poker. I can talk about poker all day and night. I used to have a passion for playing Texas Hold'em, but I don't play it all anymore, so I don't talk about it very much. I don't think about it very much anymore, but I don't know why I started talking about that particular hand this time. Oh, because I said if it wasn't for bad luck, I would have no luck at all talking about bingo. I'm not very lucky at bingo either. That's why it started. That's what started me talking about luck, and it made me think about luck at the poker table. Bad luck and good luck at the poker table. Now that night, I can't complain because that night everything I touched turned to gold. All night long I was hitting my draws, chasing people down, and I had built up from a $500 buy-in. I had built up about a $10,000 stack. And at some point, anyway, I was gonna walk. I had it all racked up, ready to go. At one point, just to take it off the table and go until uh, until one of the players whom I had to play with every time I played just about made a comment about me going south with their money, which means I was taking all the money they lost off the table for them not to get a chance to get it back. And so I took my money out of the racks and sacked it back up and was ready to keep touching shit and keep turning things to gold. And then, like, as soon as I stacked them back up out of the racks, I got those two aces. I'm like, sweet. Maybe it's a calling, and I stay and play. Whoops. And the thing is, I was being staked. And so, I was stuck 8 sessions at that point for $500 a buy-in. I was stuck 8 sessions for $4,000. I had a chance. I just would have racked up and left. Now listen to John's comment about me rat holing the money. If I just would have racked them up and left, I could have turned in a $6,000 winner, which puts $1,000 in my pocket and $1,000 in his pocket. Well, it would have been $6,500 winner. I get no, it would have been a $8,500 winner, a $9,500 winner about. And so we would have split 2,500 apiece just about. I can't do the math, but I would have turned in. I would have broke even and put some money in both of our pockets that night. And I told myself I was not going broke, but I couldn't do anything. That hand, I just got sucked into that hand. What am I supposed to do? Once the eights came off and he moved it in, what am I not going to call? I got everything he's holding dead. I don't care if he's got an underset, he's dead. If he's got what he's had in his hand, ace king of clubs, he's dead. He hates everything he's holding, so he moved it all in. I got a call. What am I supposed to do? Throw away top set with no draws on board? Well, if there's an ace on board, there's always a possible draw on board. But let him draw. Let him draw. If he's drawing to some gutter ball, let him draw, I figured. Let him draw against my top set of aces. I moved it in. I called off my money, and I got broke. I went broke. What do? I'll never forget that hand. It made me so sick. I wanted to throw up on top of crying at the table. I wanted to throw up too. I figured it was bad enough that I was getting tears all over the table. I wanted to get puke all over the table too. All right, I'm done boring you with this. I'm going to hang it up now. I'm going to tell you 2 figures, A-Dub Club. See you when I see you. Pizza rolls. Peace.